Hi, my name is Trust Nokowezo. I'm excited to have you on this course, getting the right answers from Google and becoming an expert Googler. As a person who has been in the digital field for over 10 years, one of my common statements is that if I knew how to use the internet, my education would have been better. I would have benefited more. I wouldn't have struggled to get some information that I needed to get when I was still learning, particularly in university and before that. I've observed that most people don't know how to use the internet. In my interactions with professionals and people who are using digital technology, I've seen that most people don't know how to use Google. Google has a lot more that it can offer you than what we just know maybe commonly. So in this course, we are just going to go through some 20 expert ways of using Google. So you may know some of them, but I bet you find something very useful in this course that will help you in your researches, that will help you find places that you're looking for, that will get you to get good and effective results from Google. Now, one of the basic things is that when you are Googling, you have to use what are called keywords, and there's a list of words which are called stop words. Stop words are words that Google will not consider in a search. For example, it will not consider there, not consider it, and so many other words. So you have to stick with your keywords. And as a person who is also an expert in search engine optimization, I've seen how even businesses make the mistake of not including the keywords in their content. But that's the other side of the coin. For now, I'm just going to help you on how to use Google effectively and how to get what you want from Google if Google has it. So let's get started and look at how the first method of getting useful results from Google. So the first part of getting useful results from Google is you using quotes. In this case, when you're looking for an exact phrase on Google, you have to use quotes to do that. So in this case, we are going to search for "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear." So you have to go and Google and put double quotes and put the words that you're looking for. I've learned that courage is not the absence of fear. Then you put it in double quotes. Then you close the quotes and then you search. So when you do that, you will see that you get exact phrases from the results. So let's look at our results and see what they'll show us. So this is actually a quote from Nelson Mandela, and you can see that all the results we have exactly the same phrase in an exact way. So this is something you can use to find lyrics for songs. You can use this to find statements from, if you remember a statement from a movie, you don't remember what the name of the movie was, you can use this to do that. You can also use this to identify books. Like if you have a paragraph of a book or a picture where certain statements were written, you want to find out which website was it, you take the same words, you put them in double quotes, then you Google them. When you Google them, Google will show you exactly on the results with exactly that phrase that is in double quotes. So that is method number one on how to become a Googling expert. So then the second thing is using asterisks. So in this case, you remember only one part, but you don't remember the whole of the statement. So in our example of "I've learned that courage is not absence of fear," we are going to remove the first part and then put the asterisk as part of that. So we search. When you search for that, you see that we get the same thing, but in this case, it's the double quotes are on the "courage is the absence of fear," and there are other words before that which is represented by the asterisk. The asterisk simply means anything else which is before that is allowed to be part of the search. So this allows you to find things with unspecified variables. So this is also useful in getting to know, if you know one part of something, there's other part that you've missed, then you can put an asterisk to it. And with that, we should be able to get the results that we are looking for. All right. So see you in the next video where we'll discuss the next 2 tips. Thank you.